What's up, guys? It's me, Kayla. By the way, this is MAC Dazzle Glass in the color Roller Girl A58. That's the serial number. And today we are going to be doing Girl Talk Story Time. We are sitting on the bed because this is Girl Talk. You know how it is when you and your friends, hang out, come over. Y'all usually hang out in the bedroom, sit on the bed, and spill the tea. This story is about a previous relationship and how I met the side chick. But this young man messaged me on Facebook. So, I looked at it. Now, mind you, the high school he went to was a high school I was familiar with, but it was like on the other side of town. And we had one mutual friend, and I know who that mutual friend was. His name is Robert. I don't think he ever gonna watch this video, but his name was Robert, the mutual friend. He had went to my high school, but he had transferred to this other school that the boy we're talking about goes to. He said, "Hey, what's up, beautiful?" A typical DM slide message. I said, "Hey, do I know you?" And as you know from our previous story time, I don't pay attention to DMs too much. So I was like, "Hey, nothing much. Do I know you? Like, where do I know you from? I see you go to First Coast." He was like, "Yeah, I'm friends with your friend Robert or whatever." So that was that. Give homeboy a name. So his name is going to be Kendrick. Okay, so Kendrick was like, "Oh no, I'd like to get to know you though. Like, can we still communicate or whatever?" So at the time, I had a boyfriend named Andre. Some of y'all may know Andre, but me and Andre dated in high school, like pretty much end of eighth grade through like beginning of 12th grade. So I always had a boyfriend, and Kendrick knew this, right? So we would just speak on and off for like all through high school, like for a few years or whatever. So it wasn't until I ended my relationship with Andre that me and Kendrick started taking each other seriously. And he always was in a relationship and had a girlfriend too, so we just never got the chance to really like date in high school until like senior year. So senior year, we went to prom together, and we dated from prom end of 12th grade through fall freshman year of college. Now, I don't know if you guys remember watching my other story time, but this is the same boyfriend who I was on and off with for 4 years throughout college. I'll link that below so you can catch the tea on that story. And then we got reconnected like the end of my sophomore year in college. And then from there on out, like we started dating a little bit that summer. Like we went out of town together. We go to Orlando. We went to water parks. Then we we weren't in an official relationship again until like that fall. So until like fall junior year, we were back in an official relationship, and that went on from there. About a year and a half since this incident has happened. So he went home. His family's from Louisiana, so he and his family, they went home for Christmas break. I stayed in Jacksonville. Mind you, he has a cousin, but the cousin, she knew me and Kendrick were dating at the time. So they always have like this big like New Year's Eve party, I guess, Kendrick's cousin. So of course, Kendrick was there. The cousin's friends were there. Family, so on and so forth. This is how this story was explained to me on multiple ends. So we're gonna go through Kendrick's side first. Kendrick told me that one of his cousin's friends was there. We'll call her Keisha. So Keisha was a friend of the cousin. Kendrick expressed to one of his cousins that he liked Keisha. He thought Keisha was cute. So mind you, the day after the party, they all go to hang out at Keisha's house. So Kendrick, Keisha, Kendrick's cousins, Keisha's friends, all hanging out at her house, at Keisha's house, the day after the party. So I guess there is when the number exchange happened. So mind you, cousin knew me and Kendrick were dating, but cousin gave Keisha Kendrick's number. And then, so I guess they were texting for a good amount of time. So mind you, this is like December, January. So what Kendrick told me is that they weren't really talking like that until like around February, which is around my birthday time. My birthday's February 7th. Throughout this time, I could feel that we were separating. I could feel as though like something was off. He wasn't texting me as much. Like we weren't communicating as much. Now, mind you, this was a long distance relationship. He went to school in South Carolina. So the only time we really see each other was on holidays or when we both came home or whatever. Or like I would go up there for like one of his games. Or he would like come visit me during the summertime. So I could like feel something was up. Like I could feel the distance. I could feel it tethering. So I was like, okay, something's up. But of course I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, you know, I know you're busy with practices, with football, school. I get it. We're humans. We have busy lives, busy schedules. But what it turned out to be was that he was talking to Keisha, of course, the whole time. So let's fast forward or rewind. I was headed to class one day. And I remember this. I was in the parking garage, 3rd floor of the parking garage at FAMU. I remember getting like these DMs. And that's from a name I didn't recognize. But guess who it was, y'all? It was Keisha. So Keisha had went to visit Kendrick during Kendrick's spring break. Now, mind you, I was trying to make plans with Kendrick to go see him for spring break. I was trying to go to Universal, do all this stuff. He was like, nah, it's cool. Like, nah, me and my homeboys gonna go to like Myrtle Beach or something. A lie. And she sent me pictures of them at like Dave & Buster's. They went out to eat, all this other stuff. So I'm like, So I go to click on her profile. I see they're following each other, this, that, and the other. So she sent me this long message. I'm gonna insert it. She sent me this long message saying, "Hey, Kendrick is nothing to deal with. You know, whatever. He ain't shit. La la la." The first thing I do is call Kendrick. I'm like, "What's up?" But mind you, he wouldn't answer my phone calls like for that whole day. Like he was always in study hall. No, he wouldn't answer my phone calls that whole day. The way she found my Instagram and the way she found out to message me was because the weekend after his spring break, I was up there for his spring game. And me, him, and his mom took a picture together, and his mom, of course, posted it on Facebook because his mom doesn't know about his side girlfriend. What? So she posted on Facebook. So the cousin saw it and called Keisha and was like, "They're still together." So that's when Keisha found my Instagram. She found my information. She found my phone number. She sent me all those pictures, those messages, etc. We were actually exchanging messages the whole day. Like, we were on the phone talking to each other, like, just trying to get an understanding as to what was going on because Kendrick wasn't answering the phone. He was nowhere to be found. So, he was nowhere to be found. So, me and Keisha, you know, we talking, calling, or whatever, just trying to figure out the whole situation. But mind you, she knew who I was already because she told me, she said, "I knew he was dating someone." So I'm trying to figure out why she was so hurt when she actually got confirmation that me and him were still dating. Because she told me, she was like, "Well, I knew he was dating someone. I figured he was dating someone, but I just never asked or whatever. I just let things be how they were." So in my head, I'm like, what? Like, she knew she was breaking up a happy home, but whatever. We finally get Kendrick on the phone, right? Well, I got him on the phone. Apparently, he was boohoo crying to her, trying to get her to take him back, which makes no sense if I was the girlfriend and she was really the side chick, but whatever. So he calls me secondhand. So he calls me and he's like, okay. He's like, "What's up?" I said, "What's up? You know what's up." Like, you know what's going on. And he was like, "I don't even know how she got your information, la 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 la." I'm like, okay, you know exactly how that thing happened. Your mom posted the picture on Facebook, and then your cousin saw it and called her. And mind you, they're like best friends, so girls aren't going to hold information back from their best friends, like regardless. So I actually called his mom. Now, I'm gonna call her Miss Christina. Me and Miss Christina, we like this, okay? We tell each other all the tea, which is crazy, but that's the kind of relationship we had. So I sent her the screenshots of the messages Keisha sent me of him and her at Dave & Buster's and all this other stuff they were doing. And she was appalled. So she was blowing up Kendrick's phone. So by the time Kendrick finally got to me, he knew he was wrong. He didn't really know what to say to me. So later on that night, we get on the three-way call. Side chick calls me. And she's like, okay, I'm about to put Kendrick on the three-way. I'm like, that's not even necessary, but whatever. That makes you happy, do it. So we get on the three-way. Now, mind you, she's going off on him. Now, in my head, at this point, it kind of seems like they had a relationship going on. Because why would you be so upset about this unless y'all were really in a relationship? You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, she knew she was a side girlfriend, but whatever. So pretty much Kendrick was making it seem like those whole few months that they were in a relationship, they were together, la 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 la. While Keisha's side chick knew that he was in another relationship. I didn't know nothing about it. Now we're on three-way, getting it cracking. I was silent most of the conversation because whatever. The situation's obviously dead. So she was just going off on him. She was like, you were together with her for 2 years? For 2 years? It's going on and on and on. So eventually she was like, yeah, that's why Kayla's on the phone right now. And he just hung up like, he knew he was caught up. Second of all, he knew what to say or what to do. So honestly, me and Kendrick didn't speak for a good little while. Just for obvious reasons. But eventually, you know, girls being girls, we like to see the best in people and forgive people and forgive and move on. And catch this is another little side story. So mind you, when I was up there for his spring game, I was working on a group project and I have a MacBook. So you know in your MacBook, your messages, come to your phone. So I was working on a group project and there was a 904 number who was in my group project, and he sent a message to the group. He said, what time do you guys want to come over to work on the project? Mind you, he said, you guys, project, keywords. So Kendrick was I let Kendrick borrow my computer to look at something while I was in the shower. So that message popped up while I was in the shower. So when I got out the shower, he's like, who's bruh? I was like, if you look and see, this is clearly a group message and we're talking about a project. And he was like, why are he asking me to come over? I was like, we have a project to work on. We need to finish it. And he was just like, he was flipping out. So mind you, he keeps me out of his house. He put all my stuff outside, downstairs, whatever. Now mind you, I was so confused because I wasn't cheating. It wasn't no other boy I was talking to at the time was entertaining nothing because I was in a committed relationship, right? But what I figured out is that he just felt guilty. He was just feeling super guilty for what he had going on. He had came to see me for my birthday in February. Like everything was cool, everything was copacetic. But I remember there was one time he went outside to go on the phone to talk to someone and it sounded like a girl. So I was like, oh, was that your mom? Was that like, is that whoever? He was like, yeah, but that didn't sound like his mom, but whatever, I had to let that go. But as you see, my instincts were kind of right in the end. So pretty much to sum up the story, y'all, Kendrick's cousin is a snake, knew we were dating, gave Keisha his number. 2, Kendrick thought he could have 2 girlfriends at once. Long distance relationships are dangerous. Of course, I'm gonna have another video talking about that. That was just how this situation went down. All in all, if you feel like, go with your gut instinct, y'all. Y'all feel like there's something going on, address it. Now mind you, I had addressed the situation. I was like, who are you talking to? Like, why are you not speaking to me as much? So I was putting forth all my effort. I was calling, texting multiple times a day, in and out the day, and I wasn't getting, the feedback that I wanted. So mind you guys, if you know you're putting in the effort but that person's not reciprocating it, and there's some turbulence happening, address it. And I did, and he kept denying it, of course, but whatever. So guys, there's more to the story. So apparently she told me that he had invited her to go on a cruise with him and his dad and his family. Now mind you, his dad doesn't even know her. He still thinks me and him are dating. So I'm like, how is that gonna work? And all this other stupid stuff. Like, I don't know. But mind you, I've been in this girl situation before, so there's no reason to lie about what was going on to me. Of course, I feel like Kendrick was fabricating some stuff. He could have rearranged whatever. But at the end of the day, like, me and him aren't together anymore. That was one of the first of the many red flags I should have looked at throughout our whole entire relationship span. But yeah, guys, so just be careful out here. Of course, be trusting, be loving, be caring, be understanding, but also at the same time, don't tolerate a bunch of boo-boo, okay? That's my story time. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.